Hi everyone. A couple of days I was speaking to someone and I was telling him how my tools always rust because humidity here in the Philippines is so high. And then he said to me, well, we're the local distributor for this metal cleaner or this metal polish from Autosol. And if we look at the back, it says it cleans, polishes, protects and removes rust. So the first thing I did was try and remove the rust from a screwdriver, and that worked pretty well. So I thought, okay, I'll remove the rust from a knife. And it actually worked really well. It did take a while, it probably took me about 15 minutes, and it's not completely perfect because there's a little bit of pitting here, but it really worked quite well. So I did that, and then I thought, okay, I'm going to wash my hands. And then I came over to my sink and I remembered I have all of these like stains which I've never been able to remove. So I thought, well, this is the perfect test case for this metal polish. Why not try it here? I've tried so many ways to remove these stains and it's never worked. In fact, if anything, it's just made them worse. So I figured, let's just try this out. Now before I start, I'm going to zoom in on the area that we're going to begin with. We'll start with this whole general area here. What they say is to apply a thin layer and then to rub it in with a cloth and basically just keep making circles. So that's what we're going to try. Now of course this is probably going to take a couple minutes, so in editing I'll speed this up, but I'm just going to keep rubbing in circles over and over again. So I've been rubbing it for about 2 minutes. Let's wipe it away with some tissue and see how it looks. Now it's actually hard to tell on camera, but I think it removed the stain, but where it's made that bit so shiny, now the rest of it looks weird. So I am going to have to polish this whole sink, but that's okay because it really does have a lot of stains on it, so I don't mind taking the time to do it. So let me zoom in on some of the stains before I do this. So here's an example of a pretty bad stain. We've also got a couple here. These are stains, you can't remove them, you can scrub away at them, they don't come off at all, so they have to be polished. Even this bit here, you can see it's so dull, and yeah, I could probably do with a polish as well just to make it look better. So yeah, quite a few stains on this that we're going to try and remove and make it look better. You can already see that this bit's a lot shinier and it doesn't have any stain anymore, so for sure this is going to work. So I already finished most of the base and you can see it looks so much better and it's so shiny, but I still have to do all of the sides and the trim. This is really a big job doing something this big. I probably should have chosen something smaller because it does take a lot of time. You have to keep like polishing all by hand. It's pretty time consuming, but it does pay off. Before I start using this, I just want to give you a close-up look of what we're working with. It really is in pretty bad condition, and I've tried cleaning this before and nothing really works. If anything, it just ends up staining it. So this is going to be interesting to see how well this metal polish works. I'm really actually quite excited to try it out. So I just spent around 35 minutes with the metal polish and it looks a lot better. It doesn't look brand new, I'll admit that. With the polishing, it really depends how much work you're willing to put in. Like this already looks so much better. It's not so pitted and dull. It's got a little bit of shine to it. But I'm sure if I was willing to spend another 10 minutes on this or 15 minutes, I could get this to a shiny finish and I could probably do slightly better there. But I mean, look at this compared to before. It really looks a lot better. So it does work, but it really takes quite a bit of effort. Now for me, I think the key point here is prevention. So whenever I buy a new tool, I think I'm going to apply this to it straight away to try and avoid, you know, any damage or rust, etc. getting to this in the first place. So yeah, I'm glad I had a good experience with this, and thanks to the local distributor for giving it to me to try. So if you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching.